Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Colonia Middle School. Anytime we get a visit from Mayor McCormick and his team to celebrate the accomplishments of our students is a wonderful day. So let's give a big round of applause. Exciting day here at CMS. And the students you see here are the members of our Community Service Club. And they really took the lead on our participation in the Have a Heart food drive under the leadership of their wonderful advisors, Mrs. Jessica Miller and Mrs. Lauren Tarabetsky. Did a really amazing job, and I know some of them will want to tell you about the specifics, but it truly is, you know, we're a small part of what is really a monumental effort, and everything that is raised goes back to local families in need, which truly is an amazing thing. So I want to really thank the mayor for being here with his team. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Mayor John McCormick.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Principal Short, and thank you for welcoming us here to Colonia High School. I want to first thank and congratulate the Community Service Club on this terrific effort. There's a whole lot of food here, going to go to a whole lot of people in need. So, who is going to tell me a little bit about the Community Service Club? Who? Okay. Well, you're wearing a Yankee shirt, so you can do it. That's good. That's good. But tell me all about the club and how you did this. Go ahead. Look at the camera.
The Community Service Club, from until the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, we collected food for all the people in need as a food drive. The Community Service Club, we basically just help out people in need. We do nice and generous things for the police officers, firefighters, stuff like that.
Like what? What do you do?
Like we make like little bags, and then we put like hand sanitizer, cookies, gum.
Keep them safe?
Yeah, to keep them safe and as a way of saying thank you.
Oh, wow. Terrific.
And then also we had a bake sale where all the veterans would come. And then we all made different things. We made brownies, cookies, cake, stuff like that.
Very cool. All right. Thank you. Who wants to tell me about this specific effort? How did you, go ahead. Here, stay here. I'll bring this to you. I want to know how you actually publicized this, who collected the food. Tell me how it all works. Stand up right here.
Okay. So this happened because like student council was helping people saying this, so student council would say this in their announcements, and so that means people would listen to them and give it to them, and that would help advertising it. Also, people who donated getting Patriot points was able to also help a benefit for them.
What does Patriot points mean?
Means like if you do a good deed, you get like a Patriot point, and you can get like stuff like you can get a trip to Jenkins's if you get enough and stuff like that.
Oh, very cool. So how did you let like parents know that they could give their kids food to bring in?
We would mostly because we would tell them, and if they want to, they could tell their parents, and their parents would most likely say yes.
Most likely.
Yes.
Obviously they did, because look at all this food. All right, great. Thank you very much. Let me introduce now Peter Barcelona, who is the man responsible he's the guy that takes the food from the donors and makes sure it gets to the donees. He's the coordinator. So today he'll have the Public Works Department take this food all over to the health center. They'll divide it up, and then the different pantries then can come and get what they need. Some might need cereal, some might need soups, and that's what he does. He's the guy right in the middle that makes it all happen. So I'd like Peter to say a few words now.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mr. Short, Mr. Harris, for the Mrs. Tarabetsky, Mrs. Miller. I mean, we had a great day on Saturday, Mayor, with some of these fine students out in front of Evergreen Center. We collected about 1,000 pounds of food. So this is in addition to what was donated by the public. We had a drive-through food drive there with the kids from 10 to 2. So Debbie and I were out there with the children, did a great job on Saturday, in addition to what's here today. So children, on behalf of those we serve, we have 11 food pantries in town. The need is great. We serve about 1,400 families a month. So what you have here and what the other schools throughout the district has helped us maintain a great supply in our food pantry. So thank you very much.
So, boys and girls, this is Debbie Bean. She is your council person if you live in Colonia, which you probably all do. So I'm the executive branch of government as the mayor. She's the legislative branch of government as the town council. And she's responsible for keeping an eye on me and making sure I don't do anything crazy. Right, Deb?
That's right. It's
That's
not
it.
easy, but
And
just
I wanna
kidding, just kidding.
I want to thank Debbie because Debbie was out there all day Saturday along with Peter with many of you. And that's a good commitment that's unmatched anywhere in public service. So thank you, Debbie.
So, good morning, everybody. So, as the mayor always says, this is the best town around, but this is the best community club around due to the hard work of Mrs. Tarabetsky and Mrs. Miller. Every time we need something, any kind of fundraiser we do, these students step up, whether they make cookies, collect cards for the troops, or make Valentine's cards for the seniors, or just do anything great. They were out all day on Saturday with us, running up by the street and trying to get people to come over to bring food. They got money. They just really do a fantastic job here at Colonia, always adding to the community. And I just want to thank all of you for all your hard work, and just continue to do what you do throughout all your school years, even once you get to high school and college. You really make a difference in your community. So thank you for all you do.
So Debbie mentioned that we collected money. Does anybody know what we do with the money we collect from food drives? We got food here. What do we do with the money? Anybody have any ideas? Yes. What?
Donate to people in need.
Donate it to people in need, but we buy something with it. Stuff. What kind of stuff do we buy?
Do you buy like blankets, more food, and
More food. What kind of food do we? What's not here? What kind of food is not missing here?
Hygiene.
Hygiene? No. You want to take a shot, Sophie?
Perishable food.
Perishable food. Right. Right. So we can't have people donate milk, right? It'll go bad in a couple days. You can't leave milk laying around here. So when Peter collects money from the food drive, when we get, like last year, I think we got $110,000 and 120,000 pounds of food last year in 2022. And we're well on our way to beating that. But now with the money, you can go buy meats, and you can buy fresh fruits and all kinds of things that people need to keep their diet, right? Terrific thing to do. And I want to just mention that a couple of our other staff are here today working with Mr. Shorten on a composting program. This principal of yours is so good. He's going to have Colonia Middle at the forefront of sustainable schools in Woodbridge Township. Thank you very much, Principal Short. And I don't know if you guys realize it, but you have two TV stars right in your midst here. Well, last week we had our State of the Township address, and we always do a little funny skit. And 3 people in the skit were stars. 2 of them are here today. I don't see Layla Dixon. She was one of the students that participated. But you have Ryan Tarabetsky and you have Alec Lesniak. These 2 were stars of the Mayor's Jeopardy show. Thank you, Alec. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Ryan. Thank you. You got it, man. These 2 guys were so funny and they were so good to work with, so thank you.
We also have, obviously you see how much food we collected, which is amazing. We also have a check for Mayor McCormick in the amount of $250 to We Feed Woodbridge.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You got it.
And like I said, this will go toward things like milk and bread and meats and things that are not here, so that's very important, so thank you.
Good morning and welcome to Lynn Crest School number 22. Today we are pleased to have some distinguished guests visiting us with Mr. Peter Barcelona from We Feed Woodbridge and Miss Meehan. But we also have our mayor here who's come with us so we could present the town with the generous donation of our students and families towards the Have a Heart food drive this year. Our school community really came through with over 2,000 items of non-perishable food items to help stock up our township pantries. We have behind us here our students from our National Elementary Honor Society and our Student Council. With their hard work promoting, collecting, we were able to curate this very generous donation from the school community. Behind me, I have our NEHS and Student Council advisors, our guidance counselor, Ms. Tonnery, second grade teacher, Ms. Giordano, and our music teacher, Ms. Williams. It was really a team effort. I want to thank not only the town for encouraging our students to find a service opportunity early in their school career, but also for helping our community, helping our immediate school community support the greater community of Woodbridge and the food pantry. So at this time, I'd like to hand the mic over to our mayor, Mayor McCormick.
Thank you, Mr. Principal. And all I can say, when I walked in here, I just looked over and said, wow. That is the most food of any school we've been to so far, and this is like our 12th or 13th stop. I think we're going to a total of 17 schools, and I can honestly say, so far, nobody has had as much food as you have, and I don't just say that every place I go. I'm really telling you the truth. This is amazing, absolutely amazing, so thank you for that. This is wonderful. Now, normally I have kids give their name. There's a whole lot of you, so what we're going to do is I'm going to point to you, and when I point, we're going to go right down the row and back and down, and I want you to say your name. Let's look at the camera and say your name. Are you guys ready? Nice and loud. Go.
Paul, Gianna, Mason, Kayla, Ryan, Reed, Libby, Avery, Bryn, Connor, Logan, Antonio, Simran, Lucas, Aiden, Kieran, Kitchen, Aurora, Viviana,
Loud, real loud.
Kavya, Lauren, Amar, Melinda, Nicholas, Wiki, Timothy,
Jeremiah.
Tapia, Samika, Jack, Rishika, Chloe, Raj, Ryan, Ollie, Ahmed.
Okay, let's hear it. Good job. So I want to introduce to you the man who is responsible for our food drives. His name is Peter Barcelona. He's the guy that will make sure everything behind you here gets to our central spot where it'll be divided up and sent to all of our 11 food pantries. And there, those volunteers will package it up, and people who need it will pick it up, or maybe they'll drop it off if they don't have a way to get out. So he's the man responsible for everything. Let me ask him to say a few words. Peter?
Thank you, Mayor. And I do believe this is the biggest haul we've had so far. I mean, at all our civic organizations, all our other schools. So, boys and girls, great job. Great job. And as the mayor says, we are supplying food to 11 food pantries, roughly 1,400 families per month. So it takes a lot of food to feed a lot of people. So what you've done here today is a tremendous effort towards our goal of raising, we're roughly about 20,000. Our goal is to raise 20,000 pounds of food. We're darn close to 20,000 pounds of food. And we've raised over $50,000 as of today. So your effort here is appreciated for the people that we serve. The need is great. So on behalf of those people that I serve, thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter. Now, so I am very, very curious how this all happened. So why don't you tell me, how did you collect so much food?
Each student took their time to take the food that we have in our homes to give it to the homeless people who need it.
Okay. And how did you let the parents know that the kids are going to be asking for a box or a can of food? How'd you let the parents know?
We let them know by telling them it's for a good need.
Okay. Did you do a flyer?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you email it out to the parents through the system?
Yes.
Okay. And how about you? What did you do once the food started coming in?
I decided I should bring in my own food.
Okay. But then where did you bring it? Like, how did it work? Is there a spot here? Did you bring it here in the morning?
We brought it into our classroom,
Okay.
and the student council people will help and collect it.
Okay. So you guys, what, you go classroom to classroom with a big box and just put it all in there?
Yeah.
And then what do you do from there? Then you brought it all to a central spot?
Well, the teachers, the student council would gather the food, and then they would give it to the teachers.
Okay.
And then the teachers, I guess they would put in like a certain type of storage room.
Okay, cool. And how does it make you feel knowing that you put this effort in and people are going to have food?
Well, it feels great for people to have food because we're helping them.
All right.
And we want them to be happy too.
All right, very cool. And how about, I know I've seen you, every time I come here, I see the two of you, the twins here. Every time I come here. You guys want to tell me, can you concentrate on school if you're hungry?
Yes.
No, No. No, right?
I mean, that's why we have lunch here every day.
That's why you have lunch every day, right? But I mean, if you came to school hungry because you had no breakfast or you didn't eat the night before, do you think you'd be able to concentrate?
No, and you can get breakfast here at school.
Or you can get breakfast here too? Oh, you guys,
And then you can eat it until it's time to work.
oh, you guys got it made here. That's cool, that's cool.
No, basically it's just like we come in here and then like the lunch age for like lunch there's like a box with like all like meals for like the breakfast, like sometimes bagels, yogurt.
All right, so you guys are lucky. You come to school and you get some breakfast if you need it, but
It's different every day.
different every day. And think about all the kids who don't have that, right? So now I'm going to introduce you to, and you probably already know her because everybody in Colonia knows her, Miss Meehan. Debbie Meehan is your council person. And if you go home tonight and your parents say, how was school today? And you'll say, oh, we met Mayor McCormick, and your parents say, oh, that's nice. And then if you say, oh, we met Councilwoman Debbie Meehan, your parents will say, oh my gosh, you met Debbie Meehan? Oh, wow. That's what they're going to say, because everybody knows Debbie Meehan in Colonia, and I guarantee your parents will say, the mayor, wow, Debbie. So here you go. Debbie Meehan is the council person for Colonia.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's so nice to see all of you. And just like the mayor said, wow, this is so much food. And also, like the mayor said, if you are hungry, there's a lot of children that live right here in our community that don't get to eat breakfast or might not eat dinner at night. So what you did, all your hard work and all your parents' hard work and your teachers and your principal really, really will go to help people right here in your community. So continue to do all the good work that you do. And congratulations on a great, successful food drive. You really do have a heart here.
Yes.
So I would just like to welcome Mayor McCormick, Councilman Spiller, and Mr. Barcelona here to Avenel Middle School for our 2023 Have a Heart Food Drive. Welcome to Avenel Middle School, Mayor McCormick.
Thank you very much. By the way, this young man didn't introduce himself. This is Principal Lucen from Avenel Middle School, and to Corey's right is Corinne Smith, the new vice principal. So I have not been here since you were given this assignment, so congratulations.
Thank you.
And Corinne, welcome to the district. So I'm going to just quickly pass by each of you and throw the microphone in your face. I just want to have you tell me your name. I'm going to go down the front and back and around then back.
Sweetie, Harper, Kendra,
Chachi, Michael,
Caroline,
Allison,
Carly Condra,
Ava,
James,
Sakina,
Juliana,
Cedria,
Marissa,
Aditi,
Melania,
Mackenzie,
Abigail,
Yosh. Aiden.
Alex,
Jackson.
Kalani.
All right. So what do you guys, why is this group here? Is this the student council? Yeah. It is. Okay. So how did you guys get, were you appointed to student council? Were you elected to student council? How did it work? Appointed? Elected? Wait, I got two different answers here. You were elected by your peers, so you had a vote?
No, our teacher just kind of joined.
Selected by our teachers. Okay, so you weren't really elected, you were more like appointed. Okay, that's good, that's good. And what were the criteria for being appointed to student council, do you think? Well, besides being wonderful all-around students? Responsible?
There you go.
What else?
Smart, knowledgeable.
Smart and knowledgeable. What else?
Helpful.
Help, that's the one I was looking for too. Great, great. So who's going to tell me exactly how you guys went about collecting this food? Who did what? How did you publicize it? How did the parents find out about it? Who wants to tell me? Nobody? Okay, go ahead.
So we have our news team, the Wildcat Daily, where we had an announcement go out so that all the students could get involved and bring it to each grade level.
Okay.
And their grade level representatives, so they can bring it in for the teachers.
Oh,
And then
so
we
each
can
one of you
collect
has
it.
there's a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade level representative.
Yeah, like the teacher in that
Okay,
grade, there's
okay.
a representative, each teacher.
Okay, and how did the word get out to the parents? Were there emails or were there flyers? Flyers? Both.
Emails.
Emails and
Emails
flyers.
also,
Let the
yes.
kids answer, Mr. Lucen. And when the kids bring in the food, then what happened? Like they just walked in with 3 cans of food. What do they do with it?
They get a ticket for every food
They get a ticket? All right, what do they do with the food, though? Where?
They brought it to each teacher, so like they brought one to 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade.
Okay, and then somebody took all those 3 grades and packed it all up and brought it down here?
Yeah.
All right, so who wants to tell me, how do you feel knowing that this afternoon this food is going to be distributed to people who need it? Literally this afternoon. How does that make you feel? Great. Why?
Because I'm happy that I'm helping people.
All right, what else? Proud? Okay, good word, good word. You think if you guys came to school in the morning and didn't have breakfast or didn't eat the night before, what would it be like in school? Would you be able to concentrate? No. Because you'd be tired, you'd be hungry, your stomach would be growling, right? And you wouldn't be able to study, you wouldn't be able to answer questions or take tests. So think about all those kids that happens to all the time, and you're actually giving them the food they need so they can be just like you and be great students. So congratulations to all of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now I'd like to introduce Peter Barcelona. He is the man that works for the town that's responsible for getting all the food from people who donate it to people who need it. Where's Peter? He's behind me here. Say a few words, Peter.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mr. Lucen, Ms. Smith, Councilman. Boys and girls, thank you to the Avenel Middle School for your great effort here in the Have a Heart Food Drive. This is our annual event. It actually stocks our food pantries that gets us through to the next food drive, which is sometime this spring that we do with the Postal Service. The food is greatly needed. Our 11 food pantries serve approximately 1,400 families per month. So the need is great, and your help here today will certainly ensure that we have plenty of food at our food pantries as we go forward. So again, thank you on behalf of the people we serve. Thanks.
So another quick question for you. We also collect money from people who want to just give a check or give cash. And what do you think we do with the money?
Donate it to charity.
Donate it to charity, yeah, but we buy something with it. Who knows what we buy? Yeah. What kind of food? What kind of food's not here?
Non-perishable.
Non-perishables. These are non-perishables. We buy perishables. Like what? What goes bad if you buy it and you leave it out? What? Milk, very good. What else? Eggs, very good. Fruit, very good. Yogurt, very good. Anything, what? Bread, very good. You guys got them all. You got them all. That's terrific. So that's, Mr. Barcelona is in charge of going to a food place where they get discounts on all these things. And that way, when we bring the perishables, when we bring the non-perishables, we also bring the perishables, so they get a complete variety of different foods. Now I'd like to introduce you to somebody you probably already know, because his son goes here to school, right? And Corey Spiller is your councilman, so if you remember from your civics class, the mayor is the executive branch of government, the town council is the legislative branch of government. So his job is to keep an eye on me and make sure I don't do anything crazy. And he does a pretty good job at that. So let me introduce you to Corey Spiller.
Thank you, Mayor. I know a lot of these boys and girls because you call me Fireman Corey, right? I've had you since you were in kindergarten. I just want to say, absolute incredible job. It's such a good cause, what you're doing. Anytime I get to come to Avenel Middle School for anything, any event like this, it's a great day. Again, congratulations. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you.
All right.
Hello and welcome to Kennedy Park, school number 24. My name is Colleen McCabe. I'm the guidance counselor, filling in for our principal, Mrs. Kaminsky. I'm joined by our students, David, Colby, Risha, Nyla, and Connor. And I will hand it over to the mayor.
Good. Thank you for that rousing introduction. So, who knows why we're here today? Who wants to tell me?
For the
You got it?
food.
The food, for the food, right. We're here to pick up the food. And you guys brought in a lot of food to help people, right? Do you remember what you brought in?
No.
No? Do you remember? Do you?
No.
Do you?
I didn't bring anything.
You didn't. Do you?
I didn't.
You didn't? Well, how'd you get all this food if you guys didn't bring anything? Do you know? Just the three of you? Do you know why we collect food? Kindergarten's difficult, isn't it? Kindergarten's very difficult. Why do we collect food? What do you think? Do you think there's people who don't have any? Right? And what do we do with the food? Do we give it to them?
Yeah.
And what does that mean? That they can have a good meal? Otherwise, they go to bed hungry, right? Or they come to school hungry, right? And that's not good, is it? You guys don't really talk much, do you? I'll bet if I walked away and you were in your class, you'd be blabbermouths all over the place. You'd be talking and talking and talking. You look like you talk a lot. You laugh a lot. So tell me, how did you, I guess they don't, if they didn't bring it, they don't know how they collected it. How did you collect the, oh, did they know?
Their parents might have brought it for them.
Oh, the parents might have brought it. Oh.
It's too heavy for them in their backpack.
Oh, I get it. It's too heavy for your little backpacks. I get it. Because you're little kids. And little kids have little backpacks. Right? What's on your backpack? Is it a superhero?
No.
Sports figure?
No.
What's on your backpack?
Space.
Space. What about you?
Only my folder and my lunchbox.
Okay, how about you?
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty. How about you?
I have a spaceship.
Spaceship. How about you?
Dinosaur.
A dinosaur. Whoa! That's cool. What kind of dinosaur? T-Rex?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You know what T-Rex stands for?
Yeah.
What?
Hockey.
Did you pick 5 funny kids or what? All right. Well, we just want to say thank you. And when you go home tonight, please tell your moms and dads the mayor said thank you. Okay? And now, Peter, you want to say anything? Yeah, we're good. Deb, you're good? All right. So now, what I want you guys to do, since you're in the middle, I want you to hold this. Oh, Hello Kitty. You got a Hello Kitty. You must like kitties, huh? Wow. If you hold that, and when Megan says 3, I want you guys to say, Kennedy Park School has a heart. Let's practice it. 1, 2, 3.
Kennedy
Park School has a heart. Practice it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Kennedy Park School has a heart. You think they're ready?
Yeah,
Megan?
and then at the end, throw your hands up.
Well, not you. Not you. No. You're not allowed to throw your hands up. Because I think I know what'll happen. That'll break. Okay. Do you remember now what it is? Go ahead, Megan.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Kennedy Park School has a heart.
Wow. That was the bestest ever. Okay, you can put your hands down now. What else you guys want to talk about? What do you want to be if you grow up? You know?
Hockey player.
Hockey player. What's your backup plan? How about you? What do you want to be? You don't know? How about you?
I don't know.
You don't know? How about you? You don't know?
Football.
Football?
Basketball.
Basketball. All right. You guys need backup plans. Yeah. You definitely want to work on a backup plan. Not yet. Maybe in a couple of years you think about what your other plans might be, okay? How do you like the school here?
Good.
Yeah, how do you like Miss McCabe?
Good.
I tell you a secret, Miss McCabe used to work for me. She was my very first intern back in 2007. Her first day was January 1st, and we drove around at 8 o'clock in the morning to all the firehouses and swore in all the fire officers on January 1st. It was real fun. And now here we are 16 plus years later, and we're still here. I'm still here, and now she works for the schools. How cool is that?
Cool.
You guys like your principal, Miss Kaminsky?
Yeah.
She's cool too, right?
Yeah, Mom.
You call her mom.
She's my mom.
She's your mom? Is that really? It's not really. Oh, I mean, it could have been. I don't know.
His mom is a U.S. Women's Olympic swimming coach.
Really? U.S. Olympic women's swimming coach? Wow, that's famous. That's almost as famous as being a guidance counselor or a principal. Anything else you guys want to say before we go? Nothing. He can say nothing and still be funny. You're hilarious. You just look funny. No, you're not funny looking. I mean, you look like you're just so happy. Like you haven't stopped smiling since we got here. You too. You guys are really cool. I guess Miss McCabe picked really fun kids. All right, well, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Say, see you later, alligator, to the TV.
See you later, alligator, to the TV.